Good Thursday afternoon, everybody. Meteorologist Greg Majeski back with you here in the North Georgia Majeski Weather Studios with your Talking Live forecast update here on your November the 6th, 2025. Well, once again, an absolutely gorgeous day across East Tennessee and Northwest Georgia, and I think we're going to in store for a decent day on Friday, although we're going to introduce a chance of rain, most likely coming in for tomorrow night. Some of those have a little bit of a punch to them. We'll show you that from the latest from the Storm Prediction Center. And then, of course, we're going to talk about that big drop-off in temperatures, and yes, we'll discuss the S word as well for early next week. Now, before we get into all of that, if you're new here to the Talking Live broadcast channel, please hit that like or follow button. And if you're watching over on YouTube, please hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you're alerted on future updates. All right, let's go ahead and start off and take a live look there in Chattanooga. It is a gorgeous afternoon. A lot of blue skies out there, looking very nice indeed. Hope you're able to get out and enjoy this pleasant weather while we still have it. As we're looking up across Lake Chattooga as well, North Georgia, seeing the beautiful fall colors. Great weekend to check out the peak colors going on right now, so check that out. Now, as we go ahead and take a look at our local radar right now, we are looking pretty good, all clear out there for the moment. We're going to see maybe a few showers coming in here a little bit late in the day tomorrow and into tomorrow night. That's when the models may bring in a thunderstorm or two. And as we go ahead and take a look at our satellite picture, boy, we're looking great. Look at all those clear skies across our area. Absolutely beautiful, but we are going to bring some clouds in here potentially late tomorrow, again, with that chance of rain coming at us. And then I think the weekend's not looking all that bad. There will be some clouds around, but really not a bad weekend ahead before that cold air gets in here. All right, regionally looking like this as temperatures are sitting there in the 60s. Look at that. We're already at 76 degrees over in Rome, and you're looking at 69 up in Blairsville, and we're sitting in the 60s, upper 60s here in Chattanooga as well. So looking pretty nice here for this afternoon. Cannot complain about this weather. Looks very nice indeed. All right, now for tomorrow, Storm Prediction Center's got this up. Got a marginal risk for some severe weather. If we get anything that's going to be isolated, we're talking about individual storm, maybe some gusty winds, maybe some pea-sized hail, a little lightning, a little heavy rain. That's about it. I don't expect anything too widespread with this, and a lot of folks may not see much of anything. So just want to caveat that as we look at our latest model data here. All right, so as this thing comes in for tomorrow, it'll be kind of later in the day, and it should be done by, I think, Saturday morning. So let's go ahead and take a look at that model run here as we look at this here, as we got this looping on through. Again, looking good here for the rest of Thursday. Going into tomorrow, here comes that rain coming in. So again, very spotty, not looking all that bad. But again, an individual cell might have a little kick to it, but that's it. Once it gets through on Saturday morning, I think we're done and looking pretty good here as we go into the weekend before the big bottom falls out. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about what we're talking about as far as the bottom dropping out, okay, here. So it's a little more detailed map here that we're looking at here. Again, you got this blue line out here. This is our freezing line coming in here, coming into the south. Now, what you're going to notice here is some blue on this map. That indicates of some snow. This is an Arctic air mass. Very unusual to see this kind of Arctic air mass in early November. But this thing's going to come all the way down, and you notice the blue there spreading across Tennessee and North Georgia. Again, with this kind of air mass, it's going to act like a sponge and squeeze whatever moisture is left in the atmosphere. So the possibility of some snow flurries and around Chattanooga and North Georgia, definitely in the cards. And I suspect that the Smokies will see some accumulation snows, maybe 1 to 4 inches, especially up toward Mount Mitchell there in North Carolina. Definitely in the cards here for your Monday. Now, the good news is this moves out pretty quickly. By the time we get into Tuesday, Tuesday will be the coldest morning, and then it quickly warms back up. All right, so it's definitely a quick hit and run on this, and you're going to notice that on my 7-day here in just a second. So let's look at your full forecast here as we take a look at these maps from the National Weather Service. Again, I'll keep a watchful eye on that little timestamp there at the top as we kind of go through the forecast here, as we're looking pretty good here on your Friday. But Friday night, here comes that rain chance. That's the highest rain chance to be Friday night. We're talking 60-70%, all right? And then Saturday, we're pretty much finishing up by then. Saturday, not looking bad. Sunday, we're going to watch these series of these cold fronts kind of come on through here, and you're going to notice the low cold fronts coming on through. That's going to chill everything down here significantly on your Monday. Monday will be kind of crashing temperatures. It's also going to be very windy. Look at these isobars in here. That is some very strong northerly winds that will be in here. That's going to drive down the wind chill, so it's going to feel very cold on Monday, as well as Tuesday morning. We'll have high pressure on top of us, so pretty good at radiational cooling. Still a little bit of a wind. And then we'll warm back up. Wednesday, the wind's going to shift around from the west. We'll get around that high pressure. We'll get the west wind coming back at us, and we're going to warm up very nicely going to Wednesday and Thursday of next week. And it'll be like that winter event never happened. It's going to be a quick 1-2, and then we're done with it, and we warm right back up. So your body's going to be going to get yo-yoed a little bit. All right, so here's our forecast here. Looking good for tomorrow. 72, a few PM showers, all right? 72 and 51, fairly mild overnight. We've definitely been seeing those temperatures creep up here for the overnight lows here the last couple of days. Regionally looking like this, mostly clear tonight. Again, northeast wind becoming southerly, mostly upper 40s and low 50s, a little bit cooler over into the mountains of North Carolina. Daytime highs, mostly in the 70s, although we're still holding on to some upper 60s over there across North Carolina and North Georgia. Regionally looking like this, 73 with some storms up in Nashville, 80 in Jackson, some thunderstorms in Mobile, 78, 79 in Columbus, 76 over in Columbia, and how about 67 up in Asheville. All right, next 7 days, here's what I got right now. All right, we're looking at that, again, about a 70% chance of rain Friday night. That 30% is for the daytime, 30% is on Saturdays for early morning hours on Saturday. But the best rain chance will be Saturday night. Notice the temperatures on Sunday falling into the 50s, 57, 52. 42 might be gracious. That 42 high may actually be at midnight on Monday. I'm not pinning any snow in there just yet. I want to get a little closer, but we might see some snow flurries on Sunday. It's possible. And then Veterans Day, very cold. 25 for a morning low, 52 for a high. And then we're back into the mid 60s by the time we head toward Thursday. So again, it is going to be a roller coaster of those temperatures quite significantly. Again, this is a cold snap. You definitely want to have your heaters available. So let's make sure we check on the elderly, make sure the folks, their furnaces and heating elements are in good working order, and folks stay warm. Definitely a day on Monday. You want to bring the pets inside. Don't leave them out in this kind of cold. It's going to be quite brutal out there and a bit breezy. And then again, once we get past Tuesday, things warm up very nicely as we go to later in the work week. All right, that's y'all's forecast for now. Again, appreciate you checking us out. If you're watching over on Facebook, please give us a like and follow. And on YouTube, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you're alerted on future updates. That's your weather for now. You guys take it easy, be good, stay safe, and we'll see you next time. Have a great day.